Hey everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory. So off stream I did some work off stream. I built a couple more of these portable miners, so I've got pretty much 2 portable miners on every one of the nodes that we've discovered. So that should help us out a little bit with at least getting a good amount of supplies to work with. And also off camera I did a significant amount of mining as well. So now we have some iron, we have copper, and I also grabbed some limestone as well. So, what do we got on store for today's episode? So, what we need to do is kind of expand the base a little bit more, and I would like to, if we could, set our next milestone. Let's first check out what we need to do. So, we need to craft iron plates, we need to get iron rods, we need concrete and cable. All of these should be no problem doing now that we have a good amount of resources. So, let's go ahead and start with that real quick. So what will Hub 4 upgrade give us? So let's check real quick. Let's go back to... So that's going to give us one more inventory spot, and this is the kind of what I'm working at right here. So it's the miner, the MK1 miner, which that should help us out with our mining production, where it's not so much where we can... we have to go fetch the resources and bring them. This will be the entry to automation, where we can run conveyor belts and stuff to get the materials back to the base where we need. Okay, so that's what we're going to work towards. So concrete's going to be no issue, so let's go ahead and craft up 20 concrete real quick. And there we go. Okay, we'll just do it one at a time. So we'll throw that in. Okay, now we need to go ahead and craft up some cable. Should be no problem because we have plenty of copper. So we need 20 cables. So we need first a bunch of wires. So let's go ahead and craft up. We'll just start with 100 wire, maybe. Go a little bit more. One more. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft up all this wire real quick, and hopefully that gives us 20. There we go. We don't want to be wasteful, so... Alright, so we'll go 20 cable. And there we go. And now that leaves us with 75 iron rods and 75... I believe those are iron plates. Let's double check. Iron plates, yes, and iron rods. Okay, cool. Okay, so we need to make a bunch of iron stuff, so... And hopefully we're getting near the end of where we have to just click the craft. Maybe we get to some production pretty soon, as far as for automation. So we need to make 75. We'll start with iron rods first. As a matter of fact, we'll just go ahead and cook it all up. We're going to need 100 iron plates. It's quite a bit. So we'll just... Thankfully, we got plenty of iron. I got mirons full. Both of those mirons are full of 100 ores. So we have plenty of iron. We should not be running low at all. And about halfway there. Now, I want to try to make this base as clean as possible. I don't like the idea of just having things kind of thrown around. So I have an idea what we're going to do as far as for laying a foundation, where we can kind of keep things kind of organized, clean, and looking good. And that way, because I'm not very good at figuring out what's going on. When I got a million different things running all over the place. If I've ever watched me play Minecraft, I'm kind of the same way. So what I want to do is kind of keep kind of structured and organized. That way we kind of know exactly what we're looking at. So all right, so let's go ahead and craft up the iron plates first. So we need 100 of these. It just happened that we had the exact amount with 200. So, okay. And we might need to go grab some more iron real quick. Okay, so yeah, let's go grab us, which we should. Our miners should be completely full. We'll grab all those. Yep. And they'll go straight back to work. Alright. And here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and now we need to craft 75 iron rods. So that shouldn't take too long. And then once we get this hub upgraded, what we'll do is maybe we'll build a little foundation, and then we'll go try to set up the miner, or the what do they call it, the refinery? No, not refinery. Hold on, what was it? It was the. Don't want to misspeak. We're gonna be looking for the. Oh, it is the miner. Okay, the MK1 miner. So not the little robotic one. All right, so let's get back to production here. So we're almost there. We need 75, 62, 3, 4. And there we go. All right, so let's craft these guys up real quick. Okay, and that should wrap it up right there. Perfect. Okay, so let's drop this down and we should get a hub upgrade. There we go. So hub upgrade level 4. Let's take a look at what looks different. Seems like every time we upgrade the hub, things look a little different.
You have unlocked hub feature, additional biomass generator, new buildings, which can be found in the build menu.
So we actually have 2 of these generators,
hub
which we already work with.
Molecular analysis. Note: to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked to not interfere with this last objective. Good luck.
Okay, so we Ada's given us a pretty. Let's see, just checking here. Okay, things are looking pretty similar to what they were. Let's get rid of this. So we have 2 generators now. Okay. So let's go ahead and dump all our goods. We'll store all, and then let's sort. We got quite a bit of stuff now. And let's take a look at what we need for the next hub upgrade. So the final upgrade of Tier 0, it looks like we need the same amount of stuff, kind of what we do, or kind of what we did in the past. So nothing new, but look at what we get. So we get one more inventory spot. We get a biomass burner, which is used for generating electricity for the power grid. Has no input and must be therefore be fed biomass manually. Okay. A space elevator, which is used for to complete projects in completing stages. Here allows you to unlock later tiers of the milestone of the hub. Object scanner, which scans the area for an exact item, leaps at a rate proportional to the proximity and direction, and we get a beacon, which is used for mark areas of interest. Okay, that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and set this milestone. And what I think I want to look at first is, let's look at this miner right here. So it's going to require 1 portable miner, 5 iron rods, and 5 concrete. So that's not too much of a problem. So if we grab concrete, which we got right here, which we can make concrete out of limestone, and what am I doing? Okay, we go here and we make some concrete. And what was it again? We needed 5 concrete, 5 iron rods. Okay, so let's make the 5 concrete. Okay, and then we need to get 5 iron rods. I want to don't overload my inventory, which I think we have iron right here. Yep. Okay, 5 iron rods. So we need to first make some ingots, and then we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron rods. Okay, and now we need a portable miner, which we have 2 of them right here. So what we could do is, let's first collect all the resources out of both of these, and then we will pick up the miner, and we'll pick up this miner. Okay, so now we got the miners, we can go ahead and craft. And I think we do that just straight out of here. And what do we have to do to drop this guy down? Approaching others' clearance. So we can't. Cannot place on resource extractor or on a resource. Needs a resource node. Okay, so obviously we can't put it right here. I would think that this would be it right here, but for some reason we cannot put her down right there. Okay, so maybe let's try it over on another node real quick. Okay, so maybe let's try it over here. This is the limestone. Okay, so I'm not seeing why I can't do this. Okay, so it's not obviously working there, so we're missing something. It says extracts solid resources from the nodes it's built on. The normal extraction rate, the extraction rate is modified outputs are all extracted resources. Okay, I understand that part. But why can't we not put the miner, which is the node is right here. You would think it would go right there. So this must be a... Okay, so there must be a different type of deposit. So maybe what we can do is... Maybe that's what we're missing. So let's go ahead and look for another iron ore. So we got one over here. Okay, let's check out over here. Let's check out this other iron deposit over here. So... Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Come back. Okay. So we got... Right over here, it looks like. We can make our way up here. There should be another bunch of iron up here. Where did it go? There it is, right there. So it's not letting me put the miner down. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I will come back to this. So what I think we'll do is we'll try to resort. Let's go ahead and work on our last tier of our hub, and then we'll I'll figure out why I can't place that down. I don't think I'm quite getting what we're supposed to do. So okay, so if you figure out what we need to do, please leave a comment. But if not, I will definitely do a little bit of research on that. So let's go ahead and drop these miners back down real quick. Oops. There we go. Okay, put them back to work. So what we need for this final hub upgrade is we need to, let's start with the easy stuff first. So let's go ahead and get the concrete again. So we need 25 concrete since we already have 5. So let's grab some more limestone. And we'll make 25 more concrete. Put us at 30. Okay. And we'll drop that in. And we need 500. So we're going to need a bunch of... Let's see, let's go ahead and drop all this. We're going to need a bunch of copper, which we have plenty of copper. Okay, so we need to make 500 copper wire, which we can make 141 right now. So let's go ahead and bust those out real quick. Okay, so we need to make a bunch more copper ingots. So we need 100 and... So we got 150 copper wire right now, so we need 350. And we should have plenty of material for that. Now we could have had a way, if I could figure out how to do this. Let me look real quick. Do a little bit of research here as we're crafting. Okay, so the MK1, looking off the wiki, that's where I'm going to look real quick. So it says extract solid resources from the resource node it's built on. And it says, how do we put this puppy down? Placement. Oh, okay. I think I know what we're supposed to do. Okay. Just about done. Okay. Can we get rid of this guy right here? There we go. Okay. So I think this was our problem. So let's pick up the miner again. And we're gonna need to craft, because I think I used it. We're gonna need these guys, and we're gonna need the limestone, because we need to make 5 more concrete. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and craft us 5 more concrete. Now we should be able to drop it down right now. So let's see. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. So let's think about our planning. So if we're gonna run, I don't think we should be running straight towards our base. So maybe we will go this direction. Maybe. And is that parallel? That is parallel. So there we go. Okay, so this is the advanced miner. And did it take up all the resources? No, it didn't. So we could actually throw down. Where did I put it? I must have put it back. We had one more miner. I think we can throw down the miner again. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw them down here. That way, just in case I can't figure this big behemoth out, we can still not just run low on iron. I think I left my zapper in here as well. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, so now that we have our upgraded miner, we're going to need to run some power to it. So because currently there's no power and it takes 120 per minute, and that is 5 milliwatts and then 575 seconds. Okay. So what can we do about creating power? So we have a power pole and power line. So the power pole can handle up to 4 power lines per connectors, power poles, power generators, and factory buildings together with power lines to create a power grid. Okay, so we have to obviously, with our generator, which is over here, we're going to want to connect to this facility over here. So maybe what we need to do is craft a power pole first. To do the power pole, we're going to need iron rod, concrete, and we have plenty of wires. So we need to make some more iron rods and concrete. Okay. We'll go ahead and make 5 iron rods, and then we'll make 5 concrete. There we go. Iron rods and concrete. There we go. Okay, so now we can craft. We should be able to craft a power pole. And what I'm thinking what we'll do is maybe we'll go... I kind of want to keep it kind of organized, so maybe... You know what I'm going to do first? I have an idea. Because I kind of didn't want to throw things straight on the ground. So what we'll do is we're going to need a bunch of concrete for this. So we're going to need limestone. And let's go ahead and dump everything else in here so we have some room in our inventory. Sort it, and then we'll take our limestone again. And we're going to need a bunch of concrete. Because what we can make is we can make a platform to kind of keep things kind of organized, which we should be able to make on our foundations, which we got right here. So we have two different type of platforms we can use. We have a raised up platform, which I like, or we have the kind of smaller, lower, which I think this is the one we're going to start with. And what we'll do is we will position it maybe right on the edge, right? There we go. And we should be able to kind of just make our way over to the... There we go. Make our way over to where we need to run the power pole. Which will go here, here. And can we go here? Okay, we don't have enough clearance. We're running into the resource node. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll kind of just, let's just go ahead and we'll finish up right here. So I kind of want to surround the our base with this. We'll kind of branch out from there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and run our power pole now. We're going to need more concrete. Okay, we dropped all our stuff. So we need concrete, we need our rods and wire again. Rods, wire, and we got concrete. So now we should be able to drop a power pole down. So I'm thinking we'll just go right here. And let's see what we have to do to run a power line. So we can go here. Is it here to here? What do we need for the power line? Okay, so we need to make some cable. Okay, so what do we need to make cable? Which I think we have plenty of copper. We have plenty of cable, so let's go ahead and make 4 cables. Okay. So we should be able to run now, if we run our cable line from here to here. And that should give us power once we connect it to our line over here. Which is right, that's our connection right there. So I think what we'll need to do is, I wonder if we can lay down another foundation. Can we build anywhere around here? We can go... I wonder if we can just run it straight. Let's see. There we go. Did that work? Oh, it went up to there. Okay. So actually that's where the power connected. Okay, because it actually kind of works a little better than what I thought. Okay, that just messed with the indicator that the power is not running. So what we need to do now is we need to make some biomass, which to make biomass, I think we can make biomass right now. We can. We need to make some leaves. So we got plenty. That's what is good thing about collecting all the leaves is we now have plenty of leaves. So we can make a bunch of biomass. Okay. Okay, so now we got plenty of biomass. Now if we throw the biomass into the biomass generator, which always get lost. Okay. Which is right over here. And if we throw this guy in, insert the fuel. There we go. That should kick on, and voila, we have power. And there goes our drill. Nice. And if we look at our drill, what he's doing, and he should be... That's probably our... It's probably where the ore come out. So what we're going to need to do now is we're going to need to run... Let's see what else we can craft. So here's our conveyor belts, which we can make our conveyor belts to run our... Smelters can we use to feed ore into the conveyor. So we're going to obviously want to craft a smelter. thinking what we can do is, if we went to foundations and we made a small, can I drop one right here? I think, what happened? Did it fill up? Oh yeah, it filled up. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is let's run a conveyor belt. So what do we need to make a conveyor belt? Because we're going to want to maybe put the... Let's move its kind of size as a smelter. So the smelter's right here. We need rods and iron. I think I want to put that on a platform. So can I put a platform over here? Let's see. Okay, we need to get more concrete. Okay. Which we have plenty of. Or we might actually be out of. Let's see. I think we actually used the last of our concrete. So we'll have to make another run out there to go get it. Okay, so let's head out there real quick. So the game plan is we're going to run a run, feed the ore automatically in the smelter, which would make us our iron ingots. Which then we can start using we'll kind of feed that into a factory that kind of creates all the things that we need to make. So, but what I need to grab is, let's grab some more concrete. Or maybe what we'll do first is let's pipe the ore out, and then we'll build a structure off to the side that kind of handles all of our production. I don't want to kind of defeating what I didn't want to do, was to make things kind of cluttered. So that's probably what maybe we'll do. So let's go ahead and craft us up some concrete real quick. And I'm thinking our facility, maybe the beginnings of our first facility can be right about here. Let's make sure we have another, what is this over here? We got more iron ore right here. So we can actually run 2 miners right here. So if we maybe we put our processing facility kind of right about here, we can, maybe I want the higher facility one, let's see. Yeah, this is, I think, what I want. I want to give myself enough room. So maybe we'll go right here. We'll go 2. And then we need a way up. For now, we'll just craft this so that we can go kind of check out here. Okay. So I'm actually thinking we need one more row. So let's make one more row real quick. And that should give us enough storage space to where we can start producing stuff. And I don't like this guy. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. So now here's the foundation of what we're going to do. So the game plan is what we'll do is let's maybe make, off camera, I'll make another miner, because we're getting near the end of the wrapping up point. And then we will start on the next episode. We'll turn this 9 blocks into a ore processing center. Okay? Sounds good. Okay, well, we'll see you all in the next episode. All right, take care, everybody.